Welcome to Level M Diecast, everybody. Today we got a special showcase for you. Today we are going to take a look at some Tarmac Global64 models. These are brand new, rolling out. Tarmac is not a brand we get too much on the channel, but that is hopefully going to change as time goes on. These are a little bit different from your typical Tarmacs. You know, they're not in the nice acrylic cases. They do come in boxes. They are collab with Global64. So a little bit more affordable as well. These models average about anywhere from about 13 to 16 bucks a piece, depending on where you get them from. This first one is the Zonda Revolution. This is, the Zonda R, basically. It's a little bit different. Got some different wing pieces on there, different paint job, that kind of stuff like that. I do have a couple of those models from Tarmac. They've been cranking out the Paganis, which are pretty nice. So this one looks pretty good as well. Nothing fancy with the box. There is a nice little artwork on the back. Looks pretty good. Although the model looks way better than that artwork for sure. Deets on the bottom should you need the deets. Next one we're going to take a look at. This is another Pagani. This is the Huayra BC in Rosso, Dubai. It's a very deep, rich, metallic red. Two-tone with the black in there. Looking very, very good. Again, just cardboard box. There is the artwork on the back. Again, just, model is actually way better than the artwork on the back. And then deets again, looking pretty good. Starting to really like Tarmac Works. This is one that probably a lot of people like. This is the Bluebird 510 wagon. And yes, it comes with a little bike. You can see the little bike in the bottom there. It's just in a little plastic baggie. It does attach to the roof rack on the top, so we're going to take a look at that guy for sure. This one looks fantastic. Just a cool little artwork on this one. It's kind of at the corner. Looks pretty cool. I actually like this one the best thus far. It's very nice looking. Deets on the bottom. Again, should you need the deets. Some people want the deets. They want to take a look at them. This model is just unreal. You guys know I absolutely love big four-door cars. This is the Toyota Chaser JZX 100 Vertex. Man, I can't wait. This guy is just so cool. I picked all these Tarmacs up basically just because I saw this guy. I was like, holy cow, gotta have that one. There's your Vertex logo on the side. Very, very nice stanced logo on the back. Looks very, very good. This artwork looks really good. The two Paganis did not look that good, but the Datsun and this Chaser look fantastic. Again, more deets, looking awesome as well. And then we got one more here. This is the Land Rover Defender 110 in solid metallic black. This is another one that I kind of pulled the trigger because I really wanted. So this guy and the Chaser kind of, made me pull the trigger, but the other ones were there. Big size, small heart, it says. Average artwork on the back, nothing fancy. There is the deets on the bottom. Now, in case you guys are wondering, just real quick, no, I'm not sponsored, but this is where they came from, Surplus Goodies. I do recommend them. Nothing but good things to say for them for sure. There are the deets. You can find them on Instagram and on eBay. And then we're going to have a little bit of a bonus. This is not a Global 64 model. But this was the Tarmac I had left over from the previous haul. This is the Land Rover. Since we're going to crack open this Land Rover, we'll crack open this Land Rover and we'll take a look at him as well. So we'll pull over our rotator guy and we'll get an up-close shot of all these. All right, everybody, we're going to kick this off with the Miho exclusive Defender 110. This is the Land Rover Trek 2020 Deco. Kind of their Overland race setup. This one looks pretty good. I just really like this casting. Looks very, very nice. Does have all the accessories you'd think on there. Roof rack is on there. Got your storage, a little window, window mounted storage piece right there on the side. Looks very good. Ladder on the opposite side. These are all actual accessories you can get on the Defender. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Different like those. Does have an integrated snorkel on the front as well on that A-pillar, which is pretty nice. Obviously, it's Tarmac, so high quality, full tampos, rubber tires, metal body, metal base. Looking very, very good. This one's pretty nice. Lens headlights as well. So just continuation of a very, very good casting. This one's a little bit less quality, savvy, I guess you could say, compared to the original green four-door that they did. But it still looks pretty good. Still looks pretty good. Definitely always happy to add more Land Rover 110s to the mix. In case you wanted to see the base deets, there's the base deets. Nothing fancy. Does have some print on the rear, skid plate. Looks pretty good. Now, if you're not much of an avid off-road guy and you're more of an on-road guy, we do have this Defender 110, and this one is basically an upscale trim. This one is in solid metallic black wheels. Just totally blacked out. Looks very, very good. Does have nice plate detail on there. We'll take a look at that as well. This is definitely more the custom version. A little bit more VIP, I guess you could say. I like the spare tire on the back, although I think this one would look a little bit better if there was a cover or something for the tire. Not really sure if that's something they can do at this scale or not, but I think that'd look pretty good rather than just having the exposed tire on the back. Tire is a teeny bit crooked on this one, just a teeny little bit, not that big a deal though. Mirrors look pretty good. Does have some silver print on the inside of those mirrors. Looks very, very good. Like the Land Rover printed there on the C-pillar. In the back there, just in the green, kind of very, very ominous the way it sticks out. And then, of course, on the front as well. Again, like I said, lensed headlights on these models, very good. We'll take a look at that plate. Got your plate there on the back. Looks like that might be it's a Russian plate. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Man, you can even see the detail for the defogger in the back window. Just crazy. And this is the way it comes right out of the package, guys. So, there's always a little bit of residue and stuff on these models just from the factory. But it looks pretty good. It looks very, very good. That's pretty cool. That has a Russian plate. I like that. I liked it a lot. All right, we're going to take a look at a couple Paganis, which is literally the other side of the spectrum. This is the Pagani Zonda Revolution. This one is just bonkers. This is taking the Zonda R to another level. I really like the integrated, middle spire for the rear wing. Lamborghinis do that a lot, but there were some Zondas that did that as well. I think it looks very, very good. Even though it's kind of busy there in the middle towards the back, I think it's perfect for this car. Obviously, those crazy mirrors in the front, those gold finished wheels are fantastic. Lots of tampo on this guy. Just say Pagani across the rear wing looks very good. Just a wicked model, obviously metal base and stuff. So that diffuser is pretty substantial in the back. Looks very good. Red interior as well. It's just an insane model for 164. It just really is. It's just a lot of people make 164 sports cars, hypercars, exotics. This is just another level. I praised Tarmac for their Zonda R that they did before, especially in the matte black. I think this guy would look better with a different paint job. But the details are just mind-boggling, and this is just such a great casting. And, for $15, you absolutely cannot beat that. This is an absolute steal at that price. Taking a look at the base, just, full on, just, gloss black, just decoed up, nothing fancy. Does say Tarmac Works, obviously, to have nice fat wheels in the back. And then just a really nice look at those wheels. Just want to show off those wheels. They just look so ridiculously good. So good. And it's just a really good model. It's a really good model. Moving on to another Pagani. This one is definitely more, a VIP style. It's less of a race car than the other one. Although all Paganis are kind of race cars. This is the Huayra BC. In Rosso Dubai is the color. The blue tipped exhaust is insane in the back. It's just insane. It's insane. This casting, fantastic. This is the second Huayra BC that I have. I believe Tarmac has one other one. The first one I have, I believe, if I remember, is in green with black. I believe that's what that is. Just a fantastic casting. The mirrors look even better on this one than on the previous version. Again, that blue tipped exhaust, just an insane detail on the back. Just looks super, super good. Just, and the black and the red just it pops, super pops. You can even see the cluster detail on the inside there, which is a separate piece, which is just another level, another level. And then there is just the base deets. It's kind of showing off these baits of the sports cars, guys, because, you know, it's a little different. It's a little different. All right, we're going to cover JDM, guys, because the last two we have are JDM. First one we're going to take a look at. This is the Datsun Bluebird 510 wagon. This thing is like insanely pinched in the plastic clamshell. So if you get one of these and you pull it out of the box, just remember this thing is ultra tight in there. And I'm not sure why it's so tight in there, but just letting you guys know. It does have nice detail for the front and rear bumpers. Looks very good. The fender mounted mirrors look very good as well. It says like those, you know, Watanabe wheels or whatever on the front and the back. Looks good. Kind of a bronze finish. Looks super good. Obviously, you know, these models don't have opening features, but, you know, at $15, I mean, the detail is just unmatched. It's unmatched. Now, this guy does come with a little accessory. Does come with a little bike. So this is the little bike it comes with. That is plastic. So it just sits on the top. I am going to attempt to do this while he's on the rotator. Not really sure how well this is going to work. It's like needle in a haystack. Let's get it down in there. There you go. So it doesn't fit in there super tight. So the bike will kind of lean to one side or the other just a little bit, which is unfortunate. It's kind of a cool thing. It's kind of a niche thing. There's just a little bit of play in there. I think it looks cool just sitting there. I feel like the bike's a little bit of a gimmick. I feel like the bike, it's almost like they thought that the Datsun wagon wasn't enough. And I think the wagon was plenty. Now, what I would have rather saw in the wagon is like a, you know, like a cargo container or cargo rack type piece on the top. You know, like a storage, you know, thing. It's kind of like Mini GT did with the Audi wagons, and they've also put it on the Urus. That kind of storage unit, I think, would have been cooler. Would have looked better on this Datsun, just my opinion. And of course, you know, Tarmac makes those. They make the accessories for those, so you could easily have slapped one of those on there. Probably could even slap one on there yourself if you want to. So we'll take our little bike off the top. And then this guy just doesn't have much for the base, but it is metal. Looks still pretty good. So if you guys want to customize these, you always could. Just unscrew them. Pretty straightforward. All right, we're going to go on to arguably the best one in the mix. This is the Vertex Toyota Chaser. There's not too many cars that I personally would really care to import. Obviously, if you guys watch my channel, you know I'm a big R33 fan. I would love to have an R33. I actually almost bought an R33 a couple of times in my life, but kind of decided against it. Just, you know, it's just it's kind of a, to import a car, you got to have a lot of spare income, and you know it's just, and you got to have space for it, you know. But besides an R33, a Toyota Chaser is the only other car I think that I would import, especially one that's modded up and stanced and lowered like this guy is. Not a big fan of the gold/bronze wheels. I probably would have went with black, but they look good nonetheless. Does have a Vertex on the windshield. That banner at the top looks pretty good. Does have additional print on the rear window as well. Nice silver trim around the windows. That is a separate piece for the exhaust. We'll flip that upside and show it to you guys. Now, of course, you know, it's got lensed lights, which is a very nice touch. This casting just looks so good. Just sitting there, just looks so good. The detail on the front is just insane. This is just such a good model. That is a front mount intercooler on there as well. So there's a lot of detail in this model that you kind of have to pay attention to. Other than that, it looks relatively simple when it's just sitting there. So, You know, it's just, I love models like that where you really got to pay attention to them. Deets on the back, to say Vertex on the plate. And of course, like I said, it is a separate piece for that exhaust. Looks pretty good. It's part of the base, but it's all painted up separately. So it looks pretty good. There is your front detail with the nice front mount intercooler. Looks very, very, very good. Just ridiculous. Just insane. I really like this model a lot. Looks so good. Of course, everything's made in China. I actually I want to get another one of these, and I want to wheel swap it. Definitely want to wheel swap it, but that one looks pretty good. So we're going to do a little rollout here, and we're going to do actually, you know what? We're going to do a red rollout today, okay? We're going to do a red rollout. So we're going to say those are the top dogs on the Tarmac Works Global64 mix. I am more than assuming that we will see more and more models coming from Global64 Tarmac Works as a collab. I think this makes these models much more obtainable, much more affordable for, you know, either the average 164 collector or even somebody who is looking to upgrade and get into the premium side, especially if you want to get away from things like Hot Wheels. You know, this is definitely, you know, mini GT level for sure. Some of this stuff is above mini GT. However, if you do get to the acrylic box Tarmac Works, then you're getting above mini GT for sure. But then you're getting up there on price as well. So let me know what you guys think about these cars. Let me know about this mix. Let me know if you guys enjoy seeing Tarmac Works. We're definitely going to be adding more of these models regardless. Very, very happy with these, but I'm definitely interested to see if this is stuff you guys want to see on the channel. And I really appreciate you guys checking it out. Glad I could bring these to you. So Level M Diecast, we're going to roll out. Peace.